today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mariota now to throw on first down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And look at this for the second straight play. The 49er defense drops him for a loss. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The Nick Bosa is so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Here comes Cohen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for...
Alright everyone, I wasn't planning on doing any talking during this game, but that just kind of upset me right there. The fact that it had Ridley wide open, possibly for a touchdown, and then blown on the left side. Myles Garrett, who is a good player, just came right through.
On the year.
That was nobody's business.
After the sack on first down, Jackson, they'll set up the screen down to Kamara. They get 11 back on that one.
Not what I was wanting to do.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together.
This is caught inside the 15.
So bad busted coverage.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pick. And across the track in the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Niners have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? What he told us? With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 25-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Yards to go.
On third down, Mariota buying time to his left. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the Niners are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets it down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Kamara trying again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Kamara with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Prater for the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
Of course, now he's in.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Hightower on the stop.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll move the chains.
Falcons.
A first down throw for Mariota. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Mariota. And his throw's going to be
incomplete. On, Diggs.
He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And now it's 3rd down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
To throw is Mariota. And that's
incomplete.
He went with the dive that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners.
One more Dukes could have done.
A little bit more greedy at the end, trying to squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
That's good.
To fit that football in.
Good defense right there.
Away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Jackson. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Falcons, nothing.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 33. A pickup of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
33-yard line.
He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. Muscles by at the 25. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson. And CD, that one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise. With Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in the season as the top running backs in the league.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 14.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Calvin Ridley. His 17th touchdown now on the season.
And still a touchdown.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And some dangerous territory, already down 3 scores, a 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Good job, Hamilton.
What you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Mariota. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's able to get out
bad.
to 32.
Everybody went man. The 2 safeties came in the blitz. Good job, Hightower.
Dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
On the return is Cohen. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Alvin Kamara on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Whiskey Tart. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
You've just been faster.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down.
Big hit.
Here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time, and it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. John Ross, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers continue to roll.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
After the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Alan Bailey able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
3rd down.
Mariota. He may try and run for this.
Mariota.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
It's going to be holding.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Wow. I'm surprised. We're going to decline it.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And the route is on here in this 1st half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The 1st half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the 2nd half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Now Mariota. He finds his target. It's Crowder. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Under pressure now, he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. On 2nd and goal, Mariota. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
The sideline and incomplete.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Don't give up anything over the middle.
To throw Mariota. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, not the best 1st half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the 2nd half.
A lot of on that right
here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Almost got it.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
St. Gonzalez set to kick off.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They start the second half with Kamara. And he'll be up
You need to release and go and get that guy.
Just a 3-yard gain there.
Wherever the crap you're doing.
2nd and 7 now from the 28. Sliding out of the pocket. And going deep for Hill. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
Catch the ball, Kittle.
No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead. But these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
A 40-yard punt, no
to the
return.
inside, too.
And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Number 28.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And able to get this one across the 45.
Like 70 yards in one throw.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now,
and he's going to go down.
They
sack him back at the 42. Nick Bosa in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. To try again after the sack. Mariota open.
I know I didn't have help, but my goodness, Randolph, like he's gotten worse as the season's gotten.
As the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Throwing Mariota. That's
going to be stinking roughing the passer.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Wow.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
He'll run it. Pushing through the contact. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Let's wait and see, because last time I did that.
Frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Just fumble recovery, just like I did last game, and I didn't get it.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he was able to shed one tackle, but
Mariota
could not get away
stiff-armed
from
my
there.
guy.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And 5 at the 49ers' 22-yard line.
Mariota now. He finds his running back, Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
Here's Mariota. Eluding the press. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And look at this, for the 2nd straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. 3rd and long here for Mariota. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
42.
kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. And he'll bang that one through. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
Switch to my stinking safety. Not to whoever you think should be the best fit.
Start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
The guy behind cannot make the play.
The drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st down.
Throwing is Mariota. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pick up,
had him
9
closer.
yards on 1st down.
Sean Dion Hamilton on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to have this 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 38.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Good job.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the Niners' 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Mariota. They'll roll him out. Here comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And this is going to be 49er football.
Mariota on the keeper. Fumble on the play.
You think about it,
That fumble will go, but for some reason it didn't count.
That's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said.
Play well
not
go.
that elusive, not
being
going to
sacked.
get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day.
This is caught inside the 15.
Got to that time, really.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on.
This kick is good.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mariota. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Here we go, Diggs.
Picked off by Trey.
Here we go. About time.
to the 21-yard line.
You should have 10 interceptions, but how you play.
I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Flushed out right. Open man is Kroon, the tight end. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Out to his left. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. From the gun, Jackson. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And they'll get it
I want him catching it. I don't care how hard he goes. I want him catching it.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First down, Atlanta.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And a Falcon first down.
From the gun, Mariota. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Nick Bosa, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance.
Oh, the hot tower.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Falcons on third down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 14. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team,
I think I'd be going for it.
Put through the ringer in this one.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Again, it's Kamara.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
It carries like, and nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, 49ers. Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Dang it.
Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Falcons.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Play fake. Mariota. In comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose.
Lamar Jackson.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Just got him that time.
Defensively, you look at the numbers.
I don't know why you're talking about
these
out.
we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was the big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walk the ball of his progressions downfield, forced to get into his
I don't
running
think I'm going to get
back.
90.
About the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just...
He's got a man complete. 36-yard line. Jackson now operating from the gun. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
Come on.
And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to do. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there for the 7th time in this game alone. And that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. After the sack on 1st down, Mariota, they'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And that will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Sliding out of the pocket. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete.
All that other stuff, you can't catch
that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try to keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. First down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught.
That was for Ridley. And you stole it here.
It's a throw for a late touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Niners, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. Right. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So we're running out of things to maximize you on. Alright. Ready to advance to a new week. Here we go. Alright, we're in week 11. It's the 4-5 Saints. I'll go ahead and do my weekly training. Don't have anybody upgrade. Alright, so last week's player of the games, Bosa again, Lamar Jackson again. Burrow had 5 touchdowns. Then Jackson. Where are my 2 guys? Parker. There's y'all just. So you think fair? 254 and 138. Two, 5, 4. What you think of this? Oh, that was easy. So you want to over $2 million for 1 year. That shouldn't be all reset. So the Lions actually lost 2 in a row after being undefeated. Broncos still 8-1, Ravens 9-0. Alright guys, that'll probably be it for this episode. Might be playing another live stream night of week 11. Right now, I'm going to take a little break. Be looking forward to that against the Saints. Doesn't show the rankings, but wish it did. Alright, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Stay tuned for Week 11 against 4 and 5 Saints.